Vaheguru, 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 Vaheguru. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. We ended yesterday's session with I Panthi Sagal Jamati Man Jeeta Jagjeet. That with the Sangat of Vaheguru Sache Pasha, the people who sing the praises of Vaheguru Sache Pasha, that Sangat, it can be anywhere in any universe. They are all part of the Panth. That is how the Vishal Hirda of Vaheguru Sache Pasha is. There is no separation. We all are one. The only thing is, which Guru Arjan Dev Ji also said, Sarab Taram mein Shresh Taram, Har ko naam jap nirmal karam. Ai Panthi Sagal Jamati, Man Jeeta Jagjeet. That whosoever will win the mind, how? Through Naam. We will win our life through the mind's connection with Naam. Then the whole world will be one. But doesn't matter where you are, which universe you are in, all the Panth of Vaheguru Sache Pasha is same. And then we have to reflect on ourselves, right? How we are divided in this world. Are we saying, I Panthi Sagar Jamati, I, whosoever will come in this rasta, in this path, the path of live, the path of love. Jin prem kiyo, tin hi prabh payo. Whosoever. Doesn't matter. Because these religions, if you think about, are man-made. These religions are man-made. Sikhi is a panth, is a way, is a rasta. Whosoever will walk on this, they're part of the panth. It doesn't have to be a Punjabi, Doesn't have to be a Chinese, doesn't have to be a English, can be from anywhere. It can be from other universes also. Remember that story, right? Where Guru Nanak Dev Ji took him to the different universe, and in the different planet, Guru Nanak Dev Ji got the prasad, the Ek Prasad. So there are many multiverses, right? Science saying now, Guru Nanak Dev Ji said before. So after hearing all these things, because this conversation was being done between Vaheguruji and Vaheguruji as in Guru Nanak Dev Ji and yogis or the siddhas, they were asking him questions, right? When Maharaj said, "I Panthi Sagal Jamati Man Jite Jagjit," then everybody, Guru Nanak Dev Ji said, and everybody sang along with him. Adesh, Tise Adesh, Ad Anil Anad Anahat, Jug Jug Eko Ves. Adesh is similar to Namastanga Kale, Namastang Kripale, Namastanga Rupe, Namastanga Nupe, Namastanga Pekhe, Namastanga Lekhe. Namastang, salutation, basically doing, respecting the Vaheguru, bowing in front of Vaheguru. Adesh, Tise Adesh. Ad, Anil. What is an Ad? Ad is that he has a no start. He is our start, but Vaheguruji has no start, no end, no start. There is no start of Vaheguruji. There is no end of Vaheguruji. We know that he's Nirankar, but he didn't started something, or he didn't initiative. That's why we use word Sapang. He's a self-creator. He created himself, right? Nobody started him. So he doesn't have a start, doesn't have an end. Ad Anil. Anil, what is Anil? Anil is pure, like a light, pure light, without any stains. Ad Anil. Anad Anahat. Nobody can, he's gonna be the same. Nobody can kill him. Nobody can, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਮੇਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਕਦਾ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ. So when we will merge in him, ਸਾਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਕੋਈ ਮੇਟ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਾਏਗਾ. Ad Anil. Anil is pure. Anad doesn't have any start. He has no start. Anahat, nobody can kill him. Jug Jug Ekoves, he was the same way in every Jug. In Satyug, in Treta Yug, in Dwapar, in Kal Yug, in the time to come, he's going to be the same. Nothing changed. We change, but he doesn't change. That's end of the body. The next body. Pugat Gyan Dya Pandaran Kat Kat Vajay Nad. Pugat Gyan Dya Pandaran Kat Kat Vajay Nad. Let's read the next line also. Aap Nath Nathi Sab Jaki Rid Siddh Avarasad Pugat Gyan. These are the properties, or these are the praises of Vaheguru Sache Pasha. Remember, Maharaj was talking with yogis in this time. Pugat Gyan Dya Pandaran Kat Kat Vaje Nad. Yogis have an instrument which they used to play. It's called Singi. It is an instrument, and they used to play the Singi. Maharaj told them that inside you, that Singi in the form of Naam, in the Anahad Nad, right? The sound of one that is playing inside you. ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਘੱਟ ਘੱਟ ਸਿਰਫ ਸਾਡੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਅੰਦਰ ਘੱਟ ਘੱਟ ਵਾਜੇ ਨਾਲ. And when somebody is hear that sound, what happens? It totally changes him. Because Vaiguruji is compassionate. Vaiguruji give things to everybody. The biggest property or the biggest beauty of Vaiguruji is Daya, compassion. Remember, and we have to correlate in our head. Daya is part of Sattogun. That Sattoguni Daya can only come when we will have that singi, that naad. Kat kat vaje naad. Bhugat Gyan Daya Pandaran. Bhugat is food. Remember, not Maharaj is not talking about food of physical body. Yogis used to go to door with their patar, with their choli, and used to ask for food. But Maharaj says the real food of your mind will be through the Naam, Bhugat Gyan. And then that Brahm Gyan, the Gyan which will be associated through the Naam, will revealed in you. Bhugat Gyan, Daya Pandar. Pandar lag jange, Pandare lag jange. Pandar, English word for Pandar. Anybody? Anybody? English people here can help me? Haji? Somebody said something. Sara Penji. Pandara ਜਦੋਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ Sara Penji is here? No. Dalbir Kaur or Sara Penji. Anybody?
What is Pandara is in Punjabi?
Pandara ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਲਾਉਨੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਆ ਲੰਗਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਲਾਉਂਦੇ ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਗਿਆਨ ਦਾ ਭੰਡਾਰ ਲੱਗਿਆ. Yes. It's a Hindu's term Pandara. They serve puriyan and aloo during their puja and all. ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਭੰਡਾਰਾ.
I don't know if it's a feast. I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay. Hanji?
Stall?
No. Let me think of a word.
Easy, I think it's same as langar, right? Like how we do, what we say langar, they say bhandara.
They say pandara, right? You are from that state, right? So.
Haji. They
Pandare lande na utte, hai na?
Haji.
Bhugat Gyan. So it's just like a langar, but they are the langar of Daya, langar of Gyan, the langar of Bhojan. What Bhojan? Amrit Bhojan, right? That is the Pandara, because the English translations, if you will read, they are not very accurate. They have a little bit, similarity, but not accuracy. But it's a langar. This is actually good point by Harpreet. It's just a langar. Langar of Gyan, langar of Daya, langar of the food of mind, the wisdom. That is Guru Nanak Dev Ji is telling yogis that is what is going to happen when you are going to the real, when you're going to listen to the real Singi. Singi is the instrument that is the naad. When you will hear the naad from inside. Kat ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਜੀ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ. That naad, anhad naad is in everybody. That voice of Vaiguru is in everybody. That light of Vaiguru is in everybody. आप नाथ नाथी सब जाकी रिद्ध सिद्ध अवरा साध. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਭੁੱਲ ਜਾਓਗੇ. You will forget about the riddhiyan and siddhiyan, because riddhiyan and siddhiyan will bring you a power, will bring you a fame and all that stuff, but he is the nath. Vaiguruji is the supreme master. He's the nath. Nath, actually, let me give you guys a little bit of a background, because this is very deep. Nath used to be a separate sect of Hindus. Yogis were one sect, Siddhas were one sect. There was a separate sect called the Naths. They used to call Naths to those people. They were totally a separate sect. Maharaj says, and Maharaj when Maharaj is mentioning Nath, he's putting an onkar in that. He's saying that he's the only Nath. He's the only master. Just like in Buddhism, right? They have masters. Buddhist masters, who is just like their guru, right? But Maharaj is saying the real Nath, the real guru, is only one, which is Vaiguru. Aap Nath Nathi. Nathi is also he himself. He is the Chela also. Ape Guru Chela. He is Guru, he is a Chela. What does that mean? That means he's sitting inside us. He's sitting in everybody. Aap Nath Nathi Sab Jaki. Riddh Siddh Avrasa. He's not enticed by riddhis and siddhis. We have discussed about riddhis and siddhis multiple times. There's some old lectures also on 9 nidhiyan 18 siddhiyan piche lagiyan, right? Whenever we hear this sound, if we are hearing the naad, right, that's a point to be noted here. Then what happens? Automatically these powers, spiritual powers comes, and they are behind you, right? You don't follow them, you don't go behind them. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਮਗਰ ਭਜਦੇ, ਉਹ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਮਗਰ ਭਜਦੀ ਹੈ. But Gurbani is very cautious, wants us to be very cautious about it. Maharaj says riddh siddh sab moh hai, naam na vase man aaye. But if we will go behind the riddhiyan siddhiyan, what is riddhiyan siddhiyan? Example, you'll be very famous. Whatever you will say can happen. That is called Vak Siddhi. So, sometimes these Babe and all, they give the sons and daughters and all. With the Kirpa of Naam, these kind of Riddhiyan Siddhiyan, sad subha hai, jino aapa kehne Punjabi ch aa jandi. But Gurmukhs don't go behind them. That's why it is said, the Riddh Siddh Avrasad. Because yogis and, Naths and yogis and Siddhas, their favorite thing was this, right? To achieve the power, spiritual powers, to walk on the water, to fly in the air with the physical body and all. Their whole bhakti was to achieve these riddhi and siddhi. Maharaj says, no, that's avrasa. That path is different. It is not the path of Naam. It's not the path of live. It's not the path of love. Jadoo tu na kar dena. Some magic you can do. Tantric vidya and all that stuff. Right? All the negative usage of power in negative way is all Riddhiyan Siddhiyan. Aap Nath Nathi Sab Jaki. Riddh Siddh Avrasad. He's the only Nath. Once we connect them, the Riddhiya and Siddhiya will go behind us. We will not go behind the Riddhiya and Siddhiya, the spiritual powers. That's why Maharaj is telling us. There have been famous Gurmukh Pyare. He used to live in England. His name was Pai Rama Singh. His name was Pai Rama Singh. Pai Rama Singh used to work in a night shift. He has written in his book. And he started doing some in factory he used to work. And he started jumping the Naam, chanting the Naam all the time. Vah Guru, Vah Guru. I think that point of time he was not even saying Vah Guru. He used to say Rama because he was a Hindu. And he used to say Rama, Rama, Rama. And he used to tell his colleagues, you can go home and you can put your time entry and I will work for you for no money, right? He used to get so much anand in chanting. And in his book, he writes that he got Riddhiya Siddhiya and he didn't even knew. For example, somebody asked him, oh, today there will be raining again. And he used to reply, no, today it's not going to rain. And that's used to happen. So he got the Vak Siddhi, right? And he started enjoying the powers slowly. And then when he started enjoying these powers, his Naam Japna went down, down, down. And then finally the Riddhi Siddhis also went away. And then he realized that how dangerous these powers are, right? When we use them. So that's why Gurmukh Pyare, Maharaj kande na bahta nahi bolna. We should not speak a lot also. Because when we speak a lot, then something we will say and that will become true if you are doing a bhakti. So be very careful. Watch your words, what you say. Otherwise, spiritual powers will also go away slowly, as well as the Naam will also go away. Because Naam doesn't go away until you merge in the Naam. These powers and all starts coming just by chanting Vaheguru also. Right? Sanjog vijog dui kar chalave, lekhe ave pag. Sanjog is merging with Vaheguru. Sanjog in normal language is also used this word. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਅਗਰ ਕਿਸੇ ਕੁੜੀ ਤੇ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਦਾ ਸੰਜੋਗ ਹੋਏਗਾ ਤੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਆਪੇ ਵਿਆਹ ਹੋ ਜਾਏਗਾ ਹਨਾ ਸੰਜੋਗ as in if they will be united, not just a husband and wife, it can be father and daughter and son, right? But all these sanjog, whenever we are right now, let's say at this point of time we are all doing sangat together, we had a previous janam sanjog from the previous birth. It was written that we are going to meet each other as a sangat. Remember, the union of sangat is the at most important stuff. It happens when we do bhakti together, right? Then we meet again and do bhakti again. Some people will meet again and do bad stuff again. Any person who we meet outside, we had some sanjog with them, some swas together, we have done some bhakti or we met or something. Then only we meet them again, otherwise not. So you can look into your life, right? Maybe you did, you knew few people even in the sangat for 6 months, 1 year, and then suddenly they are lost. You don't know where they are for no reason. Nothing happened, nothing. Because we had only those much amount of swas with them. And Guru Pyare, one thing I want to say, I mean, we don't know how much, how many years, how many months, how many days we are going to do sangat together. But remember one thing, things will happen in your personal life. It is sometimes difficult to be in sangat forever because Kal is very strong. The Panch Doot is very strong. But what we have to learn here is that one thing which we don't have to leave. That thing is Naam, connecting with Naam, doing Simran. When we'll keep on doing Simran, if not this Sangat, you'll get connected with some other Sangat. That's how the process works. But if we'll leave the path of Naam, Sagal Jamati, Jamaat chhadti na si, if we stopped this line, this path, Panth chhadta, Ai Panthi, Sagal Jamati, then we'll be lost forever. Then we'll have to go probably back in 84 lakh June. It will not happen. If somebody spends so much time, little bit of a time also in their life, Vaheguru Ji is very compassionate. Bhugat Gyan, Daya Pandaran. He's full of Daya. Pandare laye, Langar laye, compassion de. He has done the Langar of, he is giving us the Langar of compassion. Badi Daya, badi Kripa. But recognize this, appreciate this, be thankful to Vaheguru. Otherwise, Maharaj kehande sanjog bhi ho jana te vijog bhi ho jana. Sometimes we'll be separated, sometimes we'll come together. Sanjog vijog doi kar chalave. This is his creation. That's what he do. Sometimes we do sangat with some people, sometimes the vijog happens. Same. Vaheguru Ji is always around us. We go away from Vaheguru Ji. That's a vijog. We came to this earth because we had a vijog, separation. Kirt karam ke vichade kar kirpa melo ram. Vichade hoye, vijog hoya sada, because of the actions which we do, the kar which we do, the kirt which we do. Sanjog vijog dui kar chalave, lekhe ave pag. But if we'll have a good fortune, and good fortune is what? Through the naam. Fir sanu sangat mil jayegi. Agar assi naam japange the, we'll again get a sangat. Sangat is important, naam is important. The person is not important. That Baba, Sant, Pai Sahib, whosoever it is, that's not important. The sangat is important. The collectiveness of goodness is important. That pandar is important. Problem is we literally get connected with the human, which is very bad because everybody has to perish. Doesn't matter who the person is. There is nobody who is Amar, and who doesn't die. Everybody has to die. Everybody has to perish. So that's why there's nothing called destiny, to be honest. It's all about Naam, whether you're connected with Naam or not. That's the only two parts. Live tat doira. Destiny happens based on which path you choose. That is the goodwill. That is our own will which happens. Right? That's the will of Vaheguru. Whatever path we will choose. Adesh tise Adesh Ad Anil Anad Anahat. Again, salutation to Vaheguru Sache Pasha. Bow in front of Vaheguru Sache Pasha. He was there before. Nobody can kill him. He's the purest. Anil. Ad Anil. He was there in all the jugs. Nobody started him. He started himself. Or I should say he was self-created Sapang. Adesh tise Adesh Ad Anil Anad Anahat. Jug Jug Ekois. He was there the way he was there before. He's same way today. He will be the same way tomorrow also. ठीक है जी, आओ जी, वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी फतेह. If somebody has a question, please ask. These are very, deep bodies. If you have any question, please ask. Otherwise, आओ जी, आप सिमरन करिए, शुरू करिए. हाँ जी.
वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह.
वाहिगुरु खालसा फतेह जी.
वाहिगुरु जी, my question is कि ये रिद्धियां सिद्धियां जो हैं, ये किने बनाई हैं ते क्यों बनाई हैं?
Part of Maya, Penji. Very good question. Why, at the end of the day, right? Why Guruji created everything? Why Guruji created Trigun Maya? Why Guruji created Kal? All these are distractions. That's why Maharaj says, Riddh, Siddh, Sab, Moh hai. Moh kehta na ji? Moh is a quality of Tamogun. Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Hankar. That's a Tamoguni. That means it's part of Maya. Riddh Siddh Sab Moh hai, Naam na vasai man aaye. Naam will not come in the mind. ठीक है जी, माया ही है.
ठीक है वाहिगुरु जी, this is to stop us from doing jap, like सिमरन करन तो
Yeah.
रोक दें.
सिमरन में वाहिगुरु दे रस्ते तो जान रोक दे, live the
रास्ते
रस्ते.
तो जान तो रोक.
Yeah, it's just a
ठीक है
maya,
जी.
just the normal, whatever these Panchduts do. When they see the person is going totally into, in the Bhakti and all, this is their last weapon. This is the last weapon of Kal to start giving them spiritual powers. They know that now he is not attracted to the physical things. He will be attracted to the spiritual powers, let's say, and they will start giving him. And Maharaj says in Bani that Riddh Siddh ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਉਹ ਸਾਡੇ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਲੱਗਦੀਆਂ. Riddh Siddh ਸਭ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਲੱਗੀਆਂ. ਜਦੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਨਾਮ ਜਪਦੇ ਨਾ, they are behind us. So some Gurmukhs, when they are merged in the Naam, not some, very rare, like Guru Nanak Dev Ji, right? He was one with Vaheguru. And these Riddhi Siddhis can be used by those Gurmukhs to do Paropkar. You understand Paropkar, right? मतलब जितना for ਭੁੱਖ ਪੈ ਗਈ ਕਿਤੇ, ਹੈ ਨਾ? Like, just
blessing.
like हाँ जी?
Blessing.
Like, blessing ਤੋਂ ਵੀ ਉੱਪਰ ਹੈ ਜੀ ਪਰਉਪਕਾਰ. ਹੈ ਨਾ? ਪਰਉਪਕਾਰ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ, ਪਰਉਪਕਾਰ is, ਇੱਕ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਨਾ ਉਪਕਾਰ, ਇੱਕ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਪਰਉਪਕਾਰ. Selfless. Make sense, Vaheguru? It's selfless help. It's not like my relative came to me, my friend came to me and for a help. ਉਹ ਤੇ ਆਮ ਬੰਦਾ ਵੀ ਕਰ ਦਿੰਦਾ ਹੈ, right? Paropkar is like daya. It's part of the daya. It's part of the compassion. Paropkar kar dende duniya utte. Guru Nanak Dev Ji came to do Paropkar. Gurmukh ਜਿਹੜੇ ਵੀ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਆ ਨਾ ਦੁਬਾਰਾ, the Gurmukhs, when they come back to this earth, they come to do Paropkar, to do the seva of the Sangat. Then they use the Riddh Siddh, Benji. Then they can use the Riddhi Siddhi because that's the only way. So everything has a purpose, right? Riddhi Siddhi will be only used by the people. ਬੱਚੇ ਦੇਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ, ਤੇਰਾ ਮੁੰਡਾ ਹੋ ਜਾਏ, ਤੇਰੀ ਕੁੜੀ ਹੋ ਜਾਏ, ਏਦਾਂ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਨਹੀਂ. That's not the usage of Riddhi Siddhi. But the usage of Riddhiyan Siddhiyan is to do the Parupkar, and that Gurmukhs can only do who are merged in Naam, who are merged in Vaiguru. ठीक है जी, make sense Harpreet?
ठीक है वाहिगुरु जी।
हाँ जी, thank you जी।
ठीक
आओ जी, आओ जी, ਆਪਾਂ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਰੀਏ। We have to say ਵਾਹ, listen, Guru listen। आओ जी, ਵਾਹ ਗੁਰੂ, 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 ਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹ 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 Guru, Va, 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 Guru, Guru, Va, 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 Guru, Vah 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 Guru, Vahguru, 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 Vahguru. अंतर्गत हो जाओ जी. Mind should chant and mind should listen. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਹਮ ਅਵਗੁਣ ਪਰੇ ਏਕ ਗੁਣ ਨਾਹੀ, ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਛਾੜ ਬਿਖੇ ਬਿਖ ਖਾਈ। ਮਾਇਆ ਮੋਹ ਪਰਮ ਪੈ ਭੂਲੈ, ਸੁਤ ਦਾਰਾ ਸਿਉ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਲਗਾਈ। ਇਕ ਉੱਤਮ ਪੰਥ ਸੁਣਿਓ ਗੁਰ ਸੰਗਤ, ਤੈ ਮਿਲੰਤ ਜਮ ਤਰਾਸ ਮਿਟਾਈ। ਇਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰੂ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ। ਇਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰੂ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸ਼ਰਨਾਈ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਭੁੱਲਾਂ ਚੁੱਕਾਂ ਦੀ ਖਿਮਾ ਜੀ। We'll meet tomorrow again. Sorry, not tomorrow. I will not be able to join tomorrow, but please go ahead. You guys come in and do the Simran together, ji. We'll meet day after tomorrow. Vaheguru ji ka khalsa, Vaheguru ji ki fateh.